right, FightHype.com here with Dennis Hogan. Dennis, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, fine.
How do you feel going in tomorrow, going into the weigh-in? You feel good?
Oh yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I was only a small bit over the weight this morning, so just a bit of a dry out this evening, and I should wake up on weight, which is completely new to me. It's going to feel good.
So you mentioned you've been in hostile territories before. You fought Jaime Munguia in Mexico. You mentioned feeling like the A side for this fight. Obviously, there should be a large Irish population. How's that feel, being able to come into a place a little bit less hostile for a shot at the title?
Yeah, look, it's a dream come true. If you were to ask me how would I want to win the world title, I'd say, you know, Barclays Centre, because I've been here before a couple of times with other fighters. Barclays Centre, with all, you know, my family, my friends, all the support from the Irish Australian community. Again, you know, for the WBC, and this is exactly how it's panning out. So all my work for the last 10 years is all paying off. I'm glad all the hard work at this camp is done. It's been very, very hard work. It's been different to anything I've ever known. I've got to new levels. So this is how I would like it, and this is how it's panned out. So I'm very happy.
Korobov mentioned something about, like, I guess, good decisions.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sure you've seen that fight. What do you think of the decision of that fight? What do you think of the scoring for that fight?
Oh, I didn't score it when I watched it. I was more so looking for weaknesses and strengths of the opponent. But look, I'm not worried about that. I never have been. I fully go out there and intend to win every round so well that they can't give it against me. And with that in mind, I'm prepared and ready for anything. And so, you know, there's a new champion in town Saturday night.
Okay, with that said, obviously we're not looking past Jermall, but Jaime Munguia has vacated his title at 154, is moving up to 160. Is that a fight? Is that a potential fight in the future for you at 160 pounds?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love the rematch. Honestly, like, you know, that would be great, and we wanted it this year. It's such a pity it didn't happen, but he's fighting the middleweight now. I still didn't hear anything about the title going vacant, though, and I think maybe you have.
Oh yeah. This the news broke yesterday.
Oh, okay.
He vacated his belt.
Oh, okay.
To 160. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I mean, that is definitely a fight for down the road for sure. I'm sure he wants to get to middleweight, see how he feels. But he ran away from that rematch at 154. He might want it at 160.
Now, if you win and you've got the title, would you be looking to unify over that fight, or would you give him a shot at the title at 160?
I'll give whatever fight makes sense. That's something that I would truly love to get back. Yeah. So apart from there being a rematch clause with Charlo first and foremost, get the win here, he could execute that. But you know, I would certainly entertain that fight with Munguia 100%.
What do you think Jermall might be overlooking? He's mentioned something about giving you a Christmas present. What do you think he's overlooking about you in particular, your style, and how do you see the fight playing out?
Look, it's fine for me. I get it, because he's undefeated. He's worked his way out of every problem that he's had in the professional boxing ring. But so, you know, honestly, a world champion is going to think that they can get out of anything. But I've shown at world class I can cause problems and completely frustrate good fighters, and I truly intend to do that again. So it's up to him to solve the problem, and it's up to me to cause the problem. But I think that me causing the problem is going to be stronger than him solving the problem.
Okay. I'll take a real quick prediction on the fight coming up before your fight on Saturday. AJ Ruiz, who do you got in the rematch?
Yeah, I feel like AJ will shade this again. I feel like his head wasn't in it the last time. I think he had a few issues before the fight and on fight day, and I think that he has his head right now, and he can get his belts back. Doesn't take nothing away from Ruiz. Great fighter, and I really like him as a human. But I think AJ might shade it, you know, if I was to predict.
And lastly, what do you want to say to the fans at home that aren't going to be able to watch you live, but will be tuning in?
Yeah, look, there's a channel for that back, I think on Sky Sports, pretty sure. Thank you so much for all the support. It means the world to me. It allows me to do what I'm doing here today, so I'm going to give back by putting in a brilliant performance on Saturday night and getting a world title. So thank you very much.
Dennis, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.